This week at Interior. Secretary Bernhardt this week unveiled critical improvements to the Endangered Species Act with the ultimate goal of enhancing species recovery efforts.
I cannot stress enough that a more efficiently implemented act is more effective. Clarifying what actions should be considered during agency consultations will ensure that ESA implementation is more clear and consistent across agencies and even between our own field offices.
Find out more at DOI.gov. And Secretary Bernhardt this week signed an order to further streamline the department's ethics programs. The order unifies 13 different bureau programs into one centrally managed office. The Secretary says a culture of ethical compliance at Interior is among his top priorities. Get the full story at DOI.gov. As wildfire activity heats up across the nation, Interior is mobilizing its resources to fight existing fires and to prevent new fires and limit their destruction. Across its bureaus, Interior employs a total force of 4,500 firefighting personnel, including 500 tribal firefighters, 151 smoke jumpers, 18 interagency and 4 tribal hotshot crews. For a complete listing of Interior's firefighting assets and its state-by-state efforts, check out DOI.gov. The City of Los Angeles has updated its ShakeAlertLA smartphone app to alert citizens at a lower level of earthquake shaking. The app transmits alerts from the USGS Shake Alert system and will now alert users in the area about intensity 3 shaking, down from intensity 4. The system detects significant earthquakes so quickly that alerts can reach people a few precious seconds before shaking starts. Find out more at usgs.gov/shakealert. The Fish and Wildlife Service is revising its policy regarding the retention of eagle remains on lands within Indian country. Federally recognized tribes are now able to retain bald and golden eagle remains found on these lands under certain conditions and with proper permits. Check out fws.gov for details. Nearly $3 million in grants announced this week by the National Park Service to fund preservation, restoration, and education projects at World War II Japanese-American confinement sites. These projects tell the story of more than 120,000 Japanese Americans in prison following the attack on Pearl Harbor. Get details at nps.gov. Harriet Tubman National Historical Park and the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services welcomed 26 new citizens from 17 countries. The new citizens took their oaths of allegiance on the same ground where Tubman once stood after helping thousands of slaves find freedom via the Underground Railroad. It's a river made famous in stories and film. Now the public will have better access to 13,000 acres near Montana's lower Blackfoot River. More than half the area will be acquired from the Nature Conservancy by late fall, thanks to allocations from the Land and Water Conservation Fund. Get the full story at blm.gov. And our social media picture of the week, this dawn photo from Alabama Hills National Recreation Area in California, looks like a glimpse into a realm of fantasy. Thanks to photographer Joshua Snow for an amazing image. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's This Week at Interior.